The children of Willowbrook School were gathered in the classroom, eager for the day ahead. But today was no ordinary day. Today, their teacher, the kind and adventurous Miss Green, had a special surprise in store for them. "Class," Miss Green said with a twinkle in her eye, "today we're going on a little adventure. We're going to visit the famous glass mountain that lies just beyond the woods. It's a place of mystery and magic, and I know you'll all enjoy the journey." The children gasped in excitement. Emily, Tom and Charlie, who sat at the front, exchanged excited glances. They had heard stories of Glass Mountain before, but they never thought they would actually visit it. After a quick lunch, the children packed their bags with sandwiches, water and a few treats, and set off on their adventure. The sun was shining brightly, and the birds were singing as they walked through the village and into the woods. "The Glass Mountain is said to sparkle in the sun," Miss Green said as they walked. "It's made of shimmering crystal, and it's been hidden in the forest for as long as anyone can remember. We'll be the first school group to reach it, I'm sure." As they trekked deeper into the woods, the trees grew taller and the air became cooler. The path wound around mossy rocks and beneath low-hanging branches, and the children's excitement grew with every step. "Look, over there," shouted Tom, pointing ahead. Through a clearing in the trees, the children saw a glimmering light. It was faint at first, but as they walked closer, it grew brighter and brighter until, before their very eyes, there stood Glass Mountain. The mountain was unlike anything they had ever seen. It glittered in the sunlight, the stones and crystals sparkling in all the colors of the rainbow. It was so smooth and shiny that it looked as though the mountain was made of glass. "Wow!" Emily exclaimed. "It really is made of glass." Miss Green smiled. "Yes, it's one of nature's wonders. But be careful, children. The mountain is very slippery, and we must stay together." The children excitedly climbed the crystal slopes, their feet slipping and sliding on the smooth surface. But the mountain was so beautiful that they didn't mind at all. As they ascended, they saw glittering waterfalls cascading down the sides, their waters shimmering like diamonds. When they reached the top, the children stood breathless, gazing at the view. Below them, the entire forest stretched out in all directions, and they could see their little village in the distance, nestled between the hills. "Isn't it magical?" Charlie said, his eyes wide in wonder. "It's like we're in a fairy tale." The children sat down to rest on the soft grass at the top of the mountain, where a gentle breeze blew through their hair. They took out their sandwiches and treats, sharing them with one another as they admired the sparkling landscape. Suddenly, Emily noticed something strange, a small golden key glinting in the grass near the edge of the mountain. She picked it up, curious. "Miss Green, look what I found," Emily said, holding out the key. Miss Green raised an eyebrow. "Well, that's an interesting find. I wonder what it opens." The children all crowded around, their eyes sparkling with curiosity. Just then, a soft voice echoed from somewhere deep in the mountain. "If you wish to find the treasure that lies hidden in the glass, the key is yours to keep." The children froze in surprise, looking around. But all they could see were the shimmering crystals of Glass Mountain. It was as though the mountain itself had spoken. "We've found a treasure map," Tom said excitedly. "The mountain is giving us a clue." Miss Green smiled. "It seems we've uncovered a magical secret. Perhaps we'll have to come back one day and see what this key unlocks." As the day began to draw to a close, Miss Green led the children back down the mountain, their hearts full of excitement and wonder. They returned to school, their heads buzzing with the memory of Glass Mountain and the golden key Emily had found. "I'll never forget today," Emily said, smiling at Tom and Charlie. "It was like we were part of a real-life adventure." And Miss Green, always ready for another adventure, winked and said, "Who knows? Maybe we'll return one day to discover the treasure hidden in the heart of Glass Mountain. But for now, we've made a memory we'll never forget." And with that, the children returned home, their imaginations filled with dreams of glittering mountains, golden keys, and the magical world that lay just beyond the trees.